working up a little bit of soil in our previous flower mound, and hopefully just going to put some sunflowers up here to bring in pollinators. That's our goal. We're going to put clumps in several places. This is just going to be the first one. It gets a lot of southern light exposure during the day. It's evening now, so the sun is fading off in the west, and you can see it's going to get that little bit too. Try and get some useful plants up here. Useful and beautiful sunflowers. Yeah. It just needs to keep the rabbits out until it gets established.
Is that all the bigger spot you're going to do? Is that right there?
Well, I was just thinking this whole.
Oh, okay.
I just haven't got to that part yet. There's a lot of old mulch here. I haven't really planted anything up in this for a couple of years, other than a few annuals, like petunias and stuff. So a lot of the plants that I had, I started out doing a perennial garden years and years ago, but slowly I think we lost a lot of our perennials to rabbits and moles. So unfortunately we'll have to be diligent out here, and we're gonna have some chicken wire around the fresh starts, which won't help against the moles, unfortunately, but it will help against the rabbits, because we're right here. I have 2 blue spruces nearby, and they house a lot of rabbits every year. So we've got chicken wire, we've got hardware cloth, we have things to keep at least half of the wildlife population out. It's one thing, our neighborhood, our area, lots of moles. So we've got some organic mammoth sunflowers, and I have a Tiger's Eye mix sunflower seed packet. So I think up front we're going to do the Tiger's Eye mix. They're not quite as big. They get to about 6 to 8 feet, where the mammoth are up to 12 feet, and we've grown those before, and I'm not really sure where I'm going to put those. So I think we're going to put some near our Walnut Grove area, and see how they do there. And then I'm going to put some out near our backyard, corner of the dog yard, but on the outside of the fence, and see how they do there. We've got enough seed to maybe do 2 or 3 areas and experiment a little bit of where we like them. But, you know, we want to enjoy them too. So I think the front yard here will be pretty. And we can plant some other things in front that are don't require much light, or just get some evening light. So you can see our front mound. I have like 3 petals kind of that go off. Now when I originally did this, our blue spruces were only about 3 foot tall. And so I had a lot of very sun loving plants. I had some phlox growing out here, which is completely gone now. There was like a whole bunch on that petal and a whole bunch on that. And I had daylilies that were back in that grassy area right there behind those chives. I also I had some hens and chicks up here. Those I cannot find anymore. And the irises, those bloomed. They're spent. And so this grassy stuff's going to have to come out, and maybe we'll keep the chives there. We've got some that grow out back too in our old garden area. So we'll see what we want to do. Might just keep them up here, see how they do. They're not, I mean, they aren't going to get as much sun, so they probably won't do great. And I want to start an herb garden as well, and I might start that off in some big pots. So anyway, so that's kind of that area that's worked up back here. Oops. That area that's worked up, that's going to be where the sunflowers are. And that faces southeast is the direction in which it is pointing. So that area gets a lot of sun until mid-afternoon. So probably till about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock before this blue spruce starts shadowing it. So there will definitely be 6 hours of sunshine in that petal. We're not going to put the mammoths out here.
Right.
Because they get like 12 feet.
There's a ton of ants in here, isn't there?
Yeah. So maybe we'll do. Wow. Spacing. 12-inch spacing.
So, right there. Okay. That's good enough.
Oh, wait a minute. That's not the same.
One there.
Right.
And one there.
That's a... Okay, hold on a minute. See how this one's...
Yeah, I see.
Is there another variegated one in there?
Yeah. Couple.
Doesn't seem like very many for...
Alright. You ready?
Okay.
Is it supposed to be that close?
Well, I mean,
Okay.
it's,
Just go ahead and plant it.
I'm kind of doing them in a little bit of a,
Off.
yeah, they won't be. Okay, give me a couple that look alike. I feel like they just mostly gave you that one kind, you know?
That's what it looks like.
What are your steaks made out of, Bob? What?
Walnut twigs.
Walnut twigs.
Some old chicken wire. I have no idea how old this thing is.
Yeah, it's a little rusty,
They
but
were-
it's gonna have to probably go down a little bit closer to the ground though. My dad, born in West Virginia, would call that hillbilly ingenuity.
Some call it.
He was known to repair exhaust with beer cans, so.
Enough of this stuff. I'll have to go find some more. I got a little bit more left.
Well, you're going a lot further out than what you probably need to.
Yeah.
Because, I mean,
Yeah.
they're, you know, up in here, you're probably a good 1.5 feet away from where they're planted. So,
All right there.
yeah, that'll work. You probably can get a little bit more.
Pull that one out a little bit
Yeah,
more, maybe.
yeah, you can probably push that in more.
Some way. I think I got enough now.
You think you got enough?
Got enough.
Yeah, because this can wrap the corner maybe a little bit. Probably use that welcome sign.
Probably so.
It's another stake.
Yes, probably.
I've got scratches all over me from the other day. I don't like the sprayer.
Okay, well let me go see. I got
That other one doesn't work though, that long wand.
No, it
Remember
doesn't.
it has a leak.
Well, I think we need to get a new wand then.
Probably. Because that puts a nice shower on them. You can change it so that it's going to take forever because it's like it knocks over the plants if you put it too heavy.
Right.
And it overshoots them. I can't get a nice, even...
Well, you want me to do this and you go wash the eggs for my friend tomorrow?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, I'll come in, I'll water the garden and you can go wash eggs.
We'll let the expert gardener take over. At least compared to me, you're an expert.
Should we do the peppers here?
Oh, not enough. I just started them. They need a little bit more. Yeah. In the chicken yard, we have twine that keeps aerial predators from taking them when they're just sitting ducks. At least out here where they can free range, they have a lot of cover. We've not really lost any birds as they've been free ranging in probably 4 years. We have enough trees that are starting to get mature now with the pines and the maple trees and the bushes and shrubs and stuff out here. They have a lot of cover. So now I need to get some eggs washed up for a customer.